Hi, my name is Brian Hofschild, and welcome to my website, mortgagetoohigh.com. My wife Pam and I live in Port Huron, Michigan. We have a 1-year-old beautiful baby boy named Jonathan, and we've been here for about 10 years. We are real estate investors. We buy houses, fix them, sell them, and rent them. And recently, we have been receiving a lot of phone calls from homeowners in foreclosure who want to sell their homes. They are living in their home, and some of them actually can afford a monthly payment, but their monthly payment has recently gone up, or their income has gone down, and they want to stay in the home, but they just can't afford their payment. Now, this type of person is actually a prime candidate for a loan modification, and it's in their best interest to try and work something out with their lender to stay in the home instead of trying to sell the home. So that's why I designed this website. It's to talk about the loan modification process. What is a loan modification? In very simple terms, it's where the homeowner and the lender come together and they agree to modify the terms on the existing mortgage. This creates an environment where the homeowner can stay in the home and they don't have to worry about being foreclosed on. They can afford to stay there, and the lender avoids having to foreclose on the property, take it away, and try and sell it in this declining market. So it's a win-win situation for everybody. It's a very good thing. Who is eligible for a loan modification? In a nutshell, you have to have a financial hardship that was temporary, but it's been resolved. You have to prove that you still have some kind of income coming in, and you can afford to make a monthly payment still, and obviously you still want to stay in the house. That's a typical person who is eligible for a loan modification. Now, what are some of the things that the lender might modify in a loan mod? Well, they're always working on the interest rates, getting those down to a lower, more normal and realistic level, usually in the 5 to 6% range. Sometimes they're even willing to lower those interest rates down to 1% or 2% for a short while, and then slowly raise them incrementally over a period of years up to the 5 or 6% range, where they will remain fixed for the length of the loan. They're usually offering a fixed rate product instead of an adjustable rate product, which is great news for the homeowner because that offers you peace of mind and security. You know your payment's going to be fixed and it's never going to go up for the entire length of the loan. It might be really low in the beginning and then move up to a fixed rate for the length of the loan, but the point is that it's not adjustable where you don't know what it's going to be. I mean, they are usually agreeing to fix the rate permanently. That's great news. In a very few instances, the banks are actually forgiving or reducing the principal balance owing on the loan. The reason is because the market value of the home has dropped. So, for example, if you owed $200,000 on a loan and your home is only worth $150,000, in a few instances, the banks are actually reducing the principal balance owing to reflect the true market value of the home. This is a smart move on their part because it creates an environment where there's incentive for you to want to stay in your house instead of just, heck with it, I'm walking away, right? And last thing is, actually two more things. Sometimes they are forgiving the back payments. So if you are behind 3 months and you owe them $4,000, they might take that money and forgive it entirely, or they might take it and add it on to the end of the loan. That way, you don't have to come up with all that money right now, today, in order to reinstate your loan and stay in the house. That's very good news. And the last thing they're doing is extending the length of the loan sometimes. If you have a 30-year rate or 30-year loan and you need to extend that to 40 years to make your payment affordable, they're willing to do that. So all these things translate into lowering your monthly payment, making the home more affordable for you to stay in, and creating an environment where they are not going to have to foreclose on it and you get to stay there. So loan modifications are very good things, and it's very exciting. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to give us a call. Our number is 810-987-9267. And there's a lot more information on this website, a few more videos for you to watch. So feel free to take your time and explore that. Okay? Thank you. Have a great day.